Welcome to the Super punktoniX podcast, where you get to meet the band members and learn all the stuff about all of them and hear their stories and stuff. It's pretty fucking cool, so stay tuned for the Super punktoniX podcast.
Oh my goodness gracious,
Yeah.
it's really happening right now. Here we
Okay,
go.
that's good.
We're doing it, everybody. We're doing this. Yeah.
Fuck
Say hi, everybody. Hello. Hi.
I'm Ugly Vince.
Hi, everybody.
Hey guys, I'm Stupid Alex.
Oh my
this
God,
is
we're
so
really
fucking
doing it.
cool,
Okay.
man. I'm so glad we're doing this. Yeah.
So, everybody, welcome to the Super punktoniX podcast. I'm Susan Love.
Okay, so looks like as usual, Susan and Vince are pretty drunk already, and well, I'm high on pot, everyone, as usual. Yeah, as usual.
Oh, he's such a pothead, I swear.
But we're gonna get started with this thing. Hey, what the fuck? So Susan, why don't you host a little bit here and kind of introduce everyone
Susan's
to
got
the
a
show?
nice voice. I like it when she talks.
Ooh, okay. Thank you. I want to do that, Alex, because, well, I'm an attention whore, and I just love to be in the spotlight. So you guys could listen to my voice all night
Yes,
long.
yes.
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah, she really is a real attention whore.
So I guess the purpose of this podcast is to tell everybody a story of how this all came to be and what it's been like for us, getting together as a band and writing and recording songs and the whole adventure. Oh my God, there's so much to talk, so much to tell of flying out from New York to Washington State to meet you guys. And even before that, I mean, you guys, the way you met was an amazing story. Why don't we tell that story?
Oh yeah. Just lots of stuff. Lots
Too
of
much stuff
happened.
to talk about. Okay, we're gonna tell all the stories.
Yeah, we got to tell
though.
all the stories.
We got to talk about it all here. So
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah, and I'd like the audience to kind of get to know us each personally, like as individuals. And I don't know if we'll have enough time for all that today, but at least we can start telling our story. Maybe along the way we can kind of like spend some time talking about things that stand out for us as individuals.
yeah, okay, that sounds
Yeah.
nice. Sure.
Okay.
Well, I guess our story begins in the summer of 2015. I was cruising around on Facebook looking for other people with my same last name, family members and stuff like that. And I came across this individual who called himself Ugly Vince. And right away, when I saw his face, I had to do a double take because I was like, well, what the hell am I looking at right now? It looks like me, but I don't remember being in any of these places or taking any of these pictures. And like, why is my hair so long? Like, I've never had my hair that long. I really kind of, for a second there, I thought I had stepped into some alternate reality or something. And then it dawned on me, like, either this is your twin brother that you never knew you had, or maybe like a cousin or some distant relative that you never knew about, and he just looks exactly like me. Like, I thought maybe it was like a genetic phenomenon, like maybe just the same genes came up in some relative. So I was like really tripping
It's
out.
like the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
And so I sent a message immediately.
Yeah, I got that message.
And then I got a response immediately from Vince, and then we decided to go ahead and Skype really quick so we could see each other.
Yeah,
And
that was so weird, man. I mean, yeah, it took me a while, but I logged on to Skype, and then we called each other, and then when Alex answered, I was like, holy shit, what is going on right now? Like, who are you? And like, is this some FBI shit or something? Like, maybe some aliens abducted us and made a clone or something.
And yeah, so we were like just really tripping. So we actually I recorded that session. I recorded that Skype session of our first encounter there when we met each other. We'll have to show that sometime on the YouTube channel. So definitely subscribe to the Super punktoniX YouTube channel. That'll be coming out soon. The time that Ugly Vince and Stupid Alex actually found out about each other, that we exist, that we have a twin brother in the world, and we Skyped for the first time. It was pretty trippy stuff.
Woo, that is so exciting. Honestly, I can't get enough of this story. Like, I love it when they tell this story. They tell it, and I can't believe my ears. I'm like, oh my God, could you imagine? What if I discovered that I had a twin? You never mind.
Yeah, but man, when we saw each other for the first time on Skype, it was like the weirdest thing ever.
Ooh, I bet it was. Oh my goodness gracious. So what did you guys talk about?
Well, we talked about like first just like what's going on right now.
Yeah, I wanted to know like what's going on. Like, if I have a twin brother, then like then that explains that maybe that has something to do with my history, because I always wondered, like, who are my parents and do I have sisters or brothers, and so here's my twin brother, so I guess now I can find out who my parents are. So we talked about family a little bit, like the family tree and stuff, and like where I came from exactly, because I never really knew.
So, Ugly Vince, like, how? I don't understand. How did you not know? Like, what's your story? Like, how did you not know that you had a family? I don't understand how does this happen exactly?
Well, as it turns out, when we were born, for some reason, my mom and dad decided that they were going to get rid of Ugly Vince and keep me. So they shipped him off to New York and sent him to a Christian orphanage. Yeah, fucking Christian orphanage. It was terrible. And he was raised there. Yeah, they raised me all right. They fucking put me through hell. And he was raised there, and I guess he had kind of a rough go of it there. As you can imagine, I mean, Ugly Vince doesn't even, he's kind of put off the whole Christian thing. He doesn't really, he's not into it at all now. But I guess he has some experiences. That's another story we got to talk about, Vince. We got to talk about your stories with the church and why you feel the way you do about them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd like to talk about that sometime. This is just a fucked up story and fucked up situations, that shit that happened to me. And I'd like to talk about, why it is that I'm like so anti-Christ and anti-God and all that shit. I just don't like the Christian shit anymore.
Yeah, we definitely, that's a topic we should probably spend some time talking about. But just for the time being, let's stay focused on how we met and what that interaction was like.
Yeah, just for this episode, I think it'll be more about like what you guys meeting each other and stuff. We stop right there.
So we Skyped for a while. We realized. So I told Ugly Vince, yeah, dude, you have a mom and a dad and 3 sisters and a brother, a twin brother, and so I'm out here in California, and I guess you were in New York the whole time, and we kind of put it all together, and later we found out why my parents shipped off Ugly Vince and kept me is because my mom said that she was only willing to have one more child. Like, my dad wanted to have more kids, and my mom said one only. And so when we were born as twins, it was a surprise to everyone, and my mom just said, no, absolutely not. I said one. So they shipped Ugly Vince off to New York, and they kept me because I came out first. I was born first. So I'm actually like a minute older than you, Vince.
Yeah, whatever, asshole.
God, so
like, who gives up their twins? Who gives up their son? Like, you have twins. Like, how do you get rid of a twin son? That seems kind of fucked up. I mean,
yeah, well, rules are rules. She said one only, and that's what they agreed to. So Ugly Vince spent his life in New York, and I guess we'll save that for the next podcast. But that's how we met. And stay tuned. Definitely go subscribe to our YouTube. Find Xuper punktoniX or XPTX on YouTube and subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated on like our podcasts and the video chats that we've had and stuff. And we got to tell you the story about how Susan Love came out from New York to the state of Washington, and how Ugly Vince and I ended up going to Washington together.
It's a cool fucking story, man. My brother saved me from New York because New York was fucking killing me.
Yeah, and you guys kind of almost destroyed my life by taking me away from New York, because I love New York and I wish I was there right now, but I'm out here in Port Townsend anyway. I'm playing the bass for Xuper punktoniX, so what the fuck, you gotta live life. You only live life once is what they say, right? YOLO. So here we go. Xuper punktoniX. Okay, so goodbye, everyone.
Okay,
thanks
bye,
for listening to this
everybody.
first episode of the
Yeah.
Xuper punktoniX podcast. And I guess we're going to play a song. Are we going to sing a song? Nope, not this time. Okay, I guess we're not going to sing a song this time. Maybe on the next one we will. I want to do that song, Suck a Dick, Suck a Dick, Suck a Dick. So I'm sure everybody wants to hear that song. So stay tuned, guys, for the next podcast. And
We'll
subscribe
see
to
you
our
next
channel
time,
on YouTube.
everybody.
And we'll see you next
This
time.
is Susan Love and Ugly Vince and Stupid Alex. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, let's sing a song.
Don't suck a dick, everybody.
Yeah, let's sing Suck a Dick.
Suck a dick, 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 suck a dick. I don't really give a shit, so go and suck a dick. Yay! That was so much fun.
Whatever.
All right,
All
till
right,
next
yes,
time.
That's all, I guess.
All right, till next time.